Everybody, come on in. I'll get set up here, and away we go. I forgot to bring my glasses in here, but there we go. Let me get up here. Oh, I left my drink over there on the dresser. Oh well, we'll just sit here like this, and I'll get my drink when I get back off of here. How is everyone doing? So good to see everybody on here. We have just finished up dinner. Pizza. Tiana was here, and Trevor and little baby Jace. The biggest part of the day they come by. Trevor was working on a motorcycle with his cousin, so Tiana came up to the house, her and Jace. It was so hot outside, it was unbearable. And so they came up here and hung out in the house with me most of the day. And the baby took a big old long nap, and then he got up, and we all got in the pool. And he don't like the pool at first, but he was getting a little bit used to it today. So we'll keep putting him in there, and he'll start to get used to it a little bit. But he did pretty good after a while. He hung on to Trevor the whole time, though. Trevor had to carry him around the whole time. But and then we got out of the pool, and we was all starving to death. So I said, if I'll call in a pizza, if you'll go pick it up. I hate to go pick it up. And we have no delivery out here where I live. So Trevor and Tiana went to pick it up, and I kept the baby here. And Tony was out riding on his motorcycle, and he got back, so all of us got to eat. Thank you, Joyce. Look at that little puppy she sent. I don't know how you do all that kind of stuff, but thank you for that cute little puppy there. He looks like he's sleeping on a blanket. I don't know if everybody can see that or not, or just I can see it. I'm not sure. But that's what we had going on today, and it was close to, I think, 7 o'clock before I got to get down to the coop, and I was trying to get down there and get the eggs and make a little video of the eggs and all that. So got that done and come back, and I had to call my little friend Irma that I was telling y'all about yesterday. She came home from the rehab. She had fell and was in the hospital, and then she was in a rehab, and she'd been out of commission for about a month. So she came home, I think, yesterday from the rehab. So I surprised her today. I had her address from where she ordered a cookbook. So I surprised her, and I did a DoorDash and sent her a Kentucky Fried Chicken meal. I wanted to surprise her. So I did that, and she was tickled pink, and I was happy to do it for her. And she's walking on a walker right now, so she's not getting along, very, very good right now. Thank you, Joyce Frank. Look at that. She sent me, it looked like a little fruit. Oh, a sundae. She sent me a sundae. Oh, Sherry Sissy said she had to call the EMS, went to the hospital, still having chest pains. Oh, no. Yeah, Irma is home, and like I said, I wanted to do something for her, and I couldn't think of nothing, and then I thought of that today, so I said, I'm going to do that and surprise her. And I called her, and she didn't answer her phone. I'm like, oh, no, DoorDash is on their way. Y'all, I'm proud of myself, too. I didn't know anything about DoorDash. I've never used DoorDash. We live in the country. We don't have DoorDash out here, I don't think, where we live. I don't know, but, and I thought, well, if I'm in one state and she's in another state, how can I send somebody food? Well, it's real easy. DoorDash is a app. So I got on that app, I put in her address, and you could pick all these different restaurants. So I just hit fast food, and up popped Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I thought, oh, I'm going to order her, everybody likes chicken tenders, and some mashed potatoes and a biscuit. So I poked it all in that little app thing, and since it was my first time, I think I got free delivery or something. I don't know. But I didn't know anything about it. But I wanted to surprise her. So then I did it, and then I called her and she didn't answer her phone, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, what if she don't answer her phone? I know she's probably home. Well, I called her about 3 or 4 times, and finally she answered. And at the same time, DoorDash was texting me and said, "I'm at your door. I'm at your door." And so she answered the phone. I said, "Can you go answer the door?" And she did, and they carried it in the house for her because she's on a walker. So that was real nice. Oh, Joy said she had DoorDash tonight. She had McDonald's. I started to get her McDonald's, but I really wasn't sure what she ate there. Then Kentucky Fried Chicken, I seen that, and I thought, I'm going to do Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'll get her the chicken tenders, and that way she don't have to mess with the bones or anything like that. And but she was tickled pink. I know when you've been in the hospital and stuff, you're hungry when you get home. She's been away, I think, over a month, and she said the food there wasn't that great. She didn't like most of it, and so I thought I'm gonna give her a good little meal tonight, and that'll be a nice surprise for her. So she was tickled pink because she had said she didn't have no food in her house because she'd been gone for a month and she just got home yesterday, so she hasn't been able to get anyone to get her some groceries. So I didn't know how to get groceries to somebody. I ain't figured that out yet. But I thought, I think I can get her a hot meal. So I did that, and so she was tickled anyhow. I love surprising people like that. So uh, it was a joy to do that for me. So, and I just met her. She's one of my followers, and uh, and I've been talking with her a long time, and I might even be kin to her. I think she was kin to some Stovers. She's from West Virginia, and she was kin to some Stovers, and I was a Stover growing up, so I just pretend she's my aunt, by distance. So anyhow, it was good. So she appreciated it. She said she was hungry, and I know how that is when you come home and you haven't had good food and you've been away for a month and you're just glad to get home, and you know you don't have nothing, a hot meal. She's on her walker and she's not walking real good, so it's hard to do something. It's hard to get you some hot food like that. Melissa said we might be distant cousins too. Yeah, she's all by herself. She's got some kids, but not none right there that's willing to do anything for. So y'all know how that is. A lot of times your kids don't come around; they got their own families and stuff. And uh, yeah, I don't have Walmart delivery. I think she gets Kroger delivery, but she has to depend on her daughter who lives in another state or something. I can't remember what she told me about that, but I wanted to get her some hot food, for her. So it all worked out, and I know she'll watch this video too. So she doesn't see very well. So I think she has Parkinson's too. I can't remember what all she told me was wrong with her. Oh, somebody said DoorDash will deliver groceries. Okay, well, I don't know nothing about that. Now, one time, my church used to do this, and I don't know what it's called, but there used to be a thing where you could go online and sign up for meals, and each person in the church or whatever could pick a night that they were going to do a meal, and I think you could either order something or cook the meal yourself, and it was some kind of a scheduling thing or something. I can't remember what that was called, but DoorDash worked. Oh, Meal Train. That's what it was called, Meal Train. And I don't know if she has Meals on Wheels where she lives, but Meal Train um, is what our church used to do for people. That maybe they come home from the hospital or something. But I don't know how that thing works. I don't know if her town has Meals on Wheels. I didn't ask her nothing like that, but she would be a perfect candidate for something like that. Uh, I don't know if there's any churches around there that does anything. It's just, it's sad to me, when I know a lot of elderly people, and my heart goes out to them. One day I'm going to be elderly, and I'm going to wish somebody'd bring me a chicken leg or something. Uh, so I don't know. A meal train is something I think you can Google and find out about it, but I've used that when people have babies or they had surgery or something like that, and everybody picks a different night, and it's kind of like a scheduling thing, and you can sign up for whatever, and you could even send gift card, or you can send food and all this stuff. Oh, Charity says she's got Meals on Wheels, and they bring lunch 5 days a week in North Carolina. I'm gonna have to ask her about that, because she needs something like that. Somebody bring her a hot meal already fixed. Uh, so I don't know how. Oh, a chicken leg or a cheeseburger? Yeah, I want somebody to bring me a plain cheeseburger. Oh, Anna Rogers said she's done the meal train. Yeah. Oh, Lynn Sions is a new. Oh, she lives in Elkton, Virginia. I know right where you live. You're not too far from my sister Diana. My sister Diana is over there in Cremora, Virginia, Lynn. So that's the one whose husband just passed away, and I'm going to try to get down there to see her in the next day or two. So, but I love doing stuff like that. I love to surprise people, you know, when they're not expecting nothing and a hot meal shows up. I mean, who wouldn't like that? uh, oh, now Sean Williams says here you pick it up 1 day a week, and it's like some frozen meals. Okay. Well, I've been trying to figure out that Meals on Wheels even for my brother, because, he doesn't cook as much anymore. I noticed last time I was down there, he was microwaving a lot of meals now. And so I'm going to have to check in their counties and see how you know, you have to have an advocate that gets you signed up for some of this stuff, because some of the people don't know even how to start doing it. But all right. See, Shelley said here they send frozen meals for the weekend. I tried to get now Meals on Wheels is not around here, and I'm surprised it's not, because I tried to get it for an elderly person that lived in my area, and this is a big metropolitan area, and I could not find that anything. Now Becky says they do meal train when there's a death in the family. Okay, let's see. Joyce knows all about this. Let's see. Joyce says, I don't get out much, so I use DoorDash a lot. I have the app. Also on speed dial when orders are messed up. Okay. Well, it was real easy to use that on the app. Just pick what you want. And it's nice if you can do something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check on some of that senior citizen stuff, find out about it. All right, what else is going on, y'all? I just I just had called Irma back to make sure everything was okay with her meal, and she loved it. So I was happy to hear that. So Shelley said there's hot meals during the week. Well, that's great. I mean, I can see such a need for that, and because so many elderly people, they don't eat properly because, one, they don't feel like getting up and cooking it. And So that's a big thing. Some of them are not able to get up and cook it. Some of them don't have the funds to, have a bunch of food, and some of them can't get to the grocery store, and they depend on somebody to drop them some groceries and stuff. And so I'm gonna have to look and uh, see if I can help her out. Maybe sign her up for something. I don't know. I'll be talking to her again. My sister was doing okay today. I talked to her once or twice today, and so I'm gonna get down there one day soon. I told her I don't know if I'm coming Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, but I'm gonna get down there to where she's at. She's 2 hours from me. All right, let me see here. I'm seeing all these elderly friends here. I'm getting all y'all suggestions here coming in. All right. Yeah, we did that meal train, and I can't remember now how that worked, but I can't remember, but I remember that even people in other states have done it, and you just get the link. Like somebody sets it up for the person, and you get the link, and then you go in and pick what you're going to do and send whatever kind of food or whatever. I can't remember what they do, but yeah, if you didn't know, my sister's husband passed away, I want to say Wednesday of this week. I can't remember. So I told her I would come down and help her. She's got to return some stuff. She had ordered him a bunch of stuff from Amazon, like wheelchair ramp and different things, getting prepared for as he got worse and worse, and then he passed away. So she hasn't even opened up any the boxes. So oh, Donna Tate said, when I was sick, my friend had Meals on Wheels bring me food. Okay, well, I'm going to try to check into that. Put it on my list of things to do. I'm always trying to think up things to help people, but I enjoy that, y'all. I try to, elderly people, I got a heart for elderly people, and even though I'm right behind them, I'm right there with them, but I can still get around. Okay, Becky Gruber. Now, see, I couldn't find, but it's been a long time since I was talking about for that woman, so I don't know. I'm going to try to find that, though, to see what they have. All right. Well, let's go ahead and look at the. Thank y'all for the ones that sent gifts up here. I just noticed that. I didn't see some of them as they come by. But anyhow, let's look at tonight, Saturday, June 28th. June's almost gone, y'all. Oh, let's see. Others can click on the link and sign up to bring food. All right, let me see here. All right, well, let's go ahead and read our little devotion real quick, y'all. It's in Acts chapter 16. Paul became so annoyed that he said, in the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to come out of her. The title's Unexpected Interruption. Manuel was late for church and stuck at a red light. As he waited impatiently, his daughter noticed a stranded driver trying to fix a tire. Daddy, you're good at changing tires, she said. You should help her. Manuel was now going to be very late, but he knew this was a divine appointment. He stopped to help, even inviting the other driver to church. Paul and Silas faced interruption in Acts chapter 16. They encountered a slave girl with an evil spirit who kept shouting. For several days, Paul ignored her. Finally, He came too annoyed and said to the demon, "In the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to come out of her." Paul had made a conscious choice to serve others even when it was inconvenient. When he freed the girl, it only became more complicated. Her owners lost the means to make money from her, so they seized Paul and Silas, dragged them into the marketplace to face the authorities. Then they were beaten and thrown into prison without a trial. Serving Christ comes at a cost. Jesus told his disciples they were to take up their cross and follow him. This is the way of Jesus. We'll be interrupted and sometimes suffer like our Savior. He invites us to accept those unexpected interruptions. How will you respond when they come? All right. That's a little devotion for today. Oh, Luann Hendricks says, my husband and I have Meals on Wheels. Well, I hope a lot of y'all on here, if you don't have it, ask in your community. Google it in your community. Sometimes it's called the Community on Aging or the Association on Aging, Commission on Aging, something like that on aging in your county. And maybe you can get some help with that. If you're stuck in the house and you can't get out and you're elderly, it would be great to have something like that come to you. That's a great thing, y'all. Now, some people said Area Agency on Aging. Okay, Area Agency on Aging in every county. Now, some people saying on here it's been cut, but just check with your county, because all counties are different and they do with what their money, what their county does, you know. Janelle Harris says, the video of your mom where y'all were talking about being happy. Oh, she's funny. I haven't watched the one. I don't know which one got posted today. I usually look at it late at night. Oh, somebody said some of the big churches usually do stuff. Yeah, it would be nice if, if churches got back to their little communities, and if you live in a small rural area, the churches should find out who's the who lives in these houses in our little community, and take care of your community. But stuff like that's not even happening anymore. How's the church coming along? I've heard from some, blah, 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 I can't even think, can't even talk. It's coming along, put it that way. It's in the county's hands. We've heard back and forth with the county of things that we got to do. So the architect and the engineer, everybody's working as hard and fast as they can. It's just got to go through a lot of things. Let's see. Oh, we were talking about eating McDonald's. Okay. Yeah, she loved to go to McDonald's now and get her. Oh, let's see. Carolyn Harris says, Appalachian Agency for Senior Citizens here in Southwest Virginia. They bring mom food for 2 meals a day, milk, snacks, orange juice. She gets 2 loaves of bread. Lower income when it's under $1,200 a month. Yeah, I know a lot of people have told me that they volunteer for Meals on Wheels, and they're actually the ones going out there and delivering the meals. And the elderly people just love someone to come to their house. At least they have somebody to talk to if it's not for a few minutes. So that's great. All right. Oh no, Shannon said I'm in the hospital, had to have a leg cut off. Oh no. That's horrible. I hope you're doing all right now. Let's see. Oh, I see all these These comments are flying by tonight, y'all. Oh, they're going so fast, I don't know which one to pick and read. Some people's already saying good night. Some people's got to go. I try to keep this under 30 minutes. Just depends on what we're talking about and what's going on. And so good to see all y'all on here. And keep praying for one another. A lot of people need prayers. They're missing their loved ones and all sorts of things going on. A lot of people sick. Charity said, I love seeing them come and gives me someone to talk to for a little bit. Yeah, that is great. We may have Jace on Monday. I'm not really sure. I just posted a picture of him, a video of him. So go be sure to go watch him and Tony's on a video tonight. Real quick little video. Tony had him down there sitting on a motorcycle, so I jumped out. I was in the buggy getting the eggs for the chickens, so I jumped out so I could get Jace. He didn't have nothing on but a diaper. It's hot here today. Well, we got out of the pool and they put a diaper on him. They didn't put any clothes on him yet because when they get him home, they'll give him his bath and then put his pajamas on him. All right, so I guess that's going to be it for tonight. And we will talk to y'all. I'll be on here tomorrow, Sunday morning. So we always broadcast live on YouTube. And I will try to put the link on Facebook so some of y'all that don't know how to find it. We broadcast on Facebook too, but it's on my church's page. So make sure you're following the church. And if I'm not there at any time, the pastor's wife always does it. Oh, let me show y'all something before you get off of here. Hang on tight. I'm going to take in the living room. I'm going to show y'all something. Somebody's on here talking about these bad thunderstorms. Let me show you what I noticed today. And I'm just heartbroken because I have a clock in here. Well, y'all know my clock that sits behind me when I'm talking to y'all. I was in the kitchen today and it was daylight. And I kept looking at this clock and let me turn this thing around. I love this clock. But do y'all notice what's wrong with it? It has rained so hard. This clock is sitting on a chimney. See the chimney? Look at these brown streaks on this, and there's no way to fix that, y'all. Water has leaked in. It rained so hard the other night that water must have run down the inside of that chimney and dripped somewhere on the front of that clock. Can y'all believe that? I was standing in the kitchen. I'm like, what's wrong with my clock? I looked for this clock forever to find a big white clock, or like the cream colored, to put up over my, this is my little fireplace here. I looked for that forever, and I said, well, it's just going to have to stay there like that. I hate it, but it's dry. You can see right here, that's water. Well, it's not dry, actually, it's moisture on there. That's moisture on there too. Somehow I got moisture and I can see it up there on the brick. It looked like the brick got wet. I told Tony and he didn't know how in the world that happened. I'm going to go in there and get my blow dryer and I'm going to dry it and see if it'll... Yeah, it's like a wooden clock. It's wooden. And I love that clock. But, yeah, I did get my nails done today. I broke one last night, y'all, down there at them guineas. That guinea jumped up on me, that baby guinea, hit me in the nose, knocked my glasses off, broke my nail, and then run up in the house. And I had it with that guinea after that. Yeah, I'm going to get this checked out. Tony knows how to check that. He just hasn't. I just told him about this today. But this has never happened before. So, I don't know. But Tony said the other night it rained the hardest he had ever seen it rain. Yeah, I'm gonna. Somebody said, "Do you still do your Facebook lives?" I don't go live on Facebook. I go live on YouTube and then post it to Facebook as just a regular video. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell Tony to kind of check this thing out. Well, let me get off here. Y'all have a good night. Uh, and I'll talk to you later.